Okay guys, it is Wednesday, May 6th, 2020. The time is 4:26 p.m. I know it's like super late to be doing makeup again. Well, for me it is. A lot of people don't really care what time of day it is to do makeup. Usually I am one of those people. Ooh, look at this. Today I thought it would be fun to like recreate a look from my childhood, and it turns out I do have a lot of the products I did use as a kid, and I had to go buy one of them today. I kind of regret doing that, but I'll get over it as I use it again, because it was actually one of my most favorite products to use, and I think it still will be. I have not decided yet. I haven't used it in over a year or so, and that is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup Octinoxate, I don't know how you pronounce it, Octinoxate Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 20. I picked out a different shade this time than I normally would get. This is C3 Creamy Natural. And normally I'm in shade in 1-2, which is just a fair light color. This is the concealer I bought like a week ago. So yeah, I've been using this. I actually love this concealer. I have not had one like this before, but I had a L'Oreal concealer before, so yeah, I did use this when I lived in South Carolina, so we're just gonna get right into it. I actually did not know how well this concealer worked. I had seen it around for a while, and I thought, okay, I'll just give it a try today, because luckily they had one in my color, and it just works great. I have a bunch of new makeup to put up, and I just have nowhere to put it, so I need to go through my makeup case again and sort out my stuff. Now today's look will be used with a mix of drugstore products and high-end products. So yeah, I had to pick out the lip gloss too, because I already knew which one I used a lot as a kid too, so. I think I might have done one like this before, but it really sucked because back then I didn't have a better setup than I do now, if that makes any sense. And my setup has really not changed much since I started this YouTube channel. In advance, I would like to apologize about my eyeball. It is doing some really weird shit. I'm sorry for cussing also. About 10 minutes ago, before I started this video, when I opened this foundation up for the first time today, I went to grab the lid, and I thought I just grabbed a hold of the lid and the whole thing popped off. The whole top did. I'm surprised it didn't break. I was just able to snap it back on, thank God. Okay. So now we got that all buffed out. Now we're going to use a foundation brush. I hate this one, but it's really the only one I got right now. I have no idea what happened to my other ones. I don't know if this is going to be too dark for me right now, because I'm not really tan right now, obviously. What happened to my... Here it is. Wanted to get my mirror handy. I even had one like this when I lived in the South. Yeah, I like this kind of pump foundation, so we're gonna try this. I have not had this stuff in so long, I can't remember the last time I used it. This will probably be enough. Maybe it's a little too much, but I can guarantee this time I'm not getting rid of it, because the last time I think I just sold it because we had just moved here and I needed the money for something, and I said, you know what, I haven't used this stuff in over a month. So when I discovered I lived by that law, or that rule, I mean. If I haven't used it in over a month, for example, I'm just gonna get rid of it. But lately I've been on a big binge, like, to buy makeup. I guess because Sephora is closed, I've been buying the drugstore products that I would buy in Sephora. I don't remember what kind of coverage this is, but I have noticed about myself that ever since I moved up here, I've discovered that I like the full coverage foundations better than the medium to sheer coverage foundations, if that makes any sense. I don't remember what sheer coverage means, but I do know that this one L'Oreal foundation I have called the Visible Lift, this one right here, I love this one. I probably should have just stuck with this one versus buying the Lumi one, because only a couple drops of it did me in and my whole face was covered. And I wore it like every day for like 3 days in a row, and it was like all day wear, and one of them was the hottest day of the week. And it just felt really good on my face and everything, and I kept thinking I was wearing a high-end product when I really wasn't. But we're gonna give this stuff a shot, and if not, I might be able to return it, because basically I have not really did a lot of damage to it, and I'm not really the first person to return a used foundation. Even though it was only like $11, I still think I could return it. Of course, I just said I want to keep it because, you know, I used to use this every day before school. This was actually my favorite one. Actually, I loved L'Oreal growing up, and I still love L'Oreal. I just don't use it as much as I do other products, if that makes any sense. But now I've got like 3 different options for L'Oreal, and I might actually buy another one when I get some more money saved up. I just was saving up money for concert stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to get to go to concerts this year because of the coronavirus and all this crap. So I said, you know, I'll just go ahead and buy some things that I really like and really want, and things that I used to use as a kid. Some of this stuff I have had since we lived in South Carolina, believe it or not. Okay, I think we're all buffed out here. Okay, now we're gonna do my eyebrows, which I'm not gonna do anything like super big to them. All I'm doing is just like brushing them down with this little comb from Maybelline. So I don't know, I haven't used this foundation in a while, so they might have changed the formula on it. So we're gonna find out. Probably should have waited to buy this stuff, because I don't know if I'm gonna get money again anytime soon. And I don't know if this is like light enough for me right now, or dark enough, I mean. I should have cleaned the bottle before I touched it, because Lord knows how many hands have touched it before I did. Okay, now jumping right onto the eyes. As you all know, I'm a big fan of the MAC Paint Pods, and I have been since I was in middle school, basically. My sisters turned me on to them. My favorite one to use was called Baracetti by MAC. I don't know if you can see it, but this is my newest one. I've had it for about, I want to say 2 years now. Anyway, I'm just going to take this brush here. This brush is normally a fluffy fan brush, but it's been used as an eyelid primer brush. It probably should get washed so it doesn't go really stiff on me. And this was one of my, this is not my original one. Hold on a second. Okay, now we're gonna finish buffing this out. And when I was a kid, I didn't really wear like dark looking colors. Wasn't really allowed to, you know, like, you know, obviously when you're a kid, your mother or father sets standards to what you can wear as a kid when it comes to makeup. But this is not like recreating like the very, very, very first makeup look I did as a kid, because I was 7 years old when I was first allowed to wear makeup. And, you know, obviously I don't exactly remember what first like look I did as a very first beginner makeup artist. Okay, now we're gonna screw this lid back on. I have 4 of these paint pods. They're all different colors, and one of them is actually turning blue. It's a pink one, but it is turning blue, and that's really starting to like alarm me. So I'm thinking I should just get rid of it, maybe. So I've got 3 colors from Sephora here, and I did used to use, I think, 2 of these. I don't remember which ones they were, but I know that there were 2 of these. I know one of them was called Girl Talk, or this one was Smell of Roses. And this one, Girl Talk, is what I used to use every single day, almost. And I'm just adding this one because I always feel like a third color is the best way to do your eye makeup, but this is my opinion. Everyone can do their own makeup their way. What the hell is that noise? Telling you the names before I do the eyeliner. I'm just gonna do my L'Oreal Infallible eyeliner. I think, because I don't have the original eyeliner I used to use. The one I used to use was actually by Maybelline. And the other one I liked was by not CoverGirl, but Sephora brand. So we're just gonna use this one. This is the closest one I have to it right now. I have another one, but I promised that one to my mom for Mother's Day. And back then I didn't really wear like waterproof eyeliners, and now I prefer those because I feel like they'll just stay on easier. If that makes any sense. Used to do this too, so I'm sorry about the creepy look with my eye. I told you it's creeping me out. Okay, now that was the L'Oreal Mattematic Mechanical Eyeliner Pencil in the color black. I think it's just called black, or it could be, oh yeah, it's ultra black. This is one of my newer ones, but it's also the cheapest one I have. Let me actually fix that. I think some of my foundation came off. Okay. The only thing I didn't like about this foundation is that I think it was a little bit too, what do you call it? I don't remember what the word is for it right off, but I'm sure I'll think of it. Dewy, I guess. Maybe for me it was just too dewy, but then again, I am oily skinned and the rest of my family has dry skin. I'm like the freak of the family. Okay. And we're going to start with the eyes. I already told you I would start with Sweet Candy. Well, I didn't tell you that, but I am now. Sweet Candy is the darkest color. And I didn't have this brush set when I was living down there. I had a cheap brush set from Wet n Wild. I don't remember what color it was, but I had that one, and I had one by MAC. So we're just gonna get started here. And anymore, I will not do my makeup without doing a MAC paint pod on my eyes first. That's why I have color options, because I don't know what colors I'm going to be wearing the night before, so I like to have choices, you know. Choices are always good. I really wish I would not have spent all my money. I wish I would have just went into Walmart and got like the bottle of fabric softener and the book of stamps and the foundation and just left, versus buying all that stuff. I probably left some change there like an idiot. If I did, I'm probably gonna be very mad at myself. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to take this one, and this color is called Girl Talk. This is the one I was thinking about. It's like a brownish gold color. It's very pretty, I think. Girl Talk, obviously. I just said that. And it's for my crease. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to use the color Smell of Roses for my eyelids. And I've got two of these, and I don't really need two of them, so I probably will get rid of one. I have not really sure. I mean, my eyebrow bone, whatever you call it. I call it eyelids. I have something in my eyes, which is driving me crazy. I'm trying to think of what all I bought today, because I got a feeling I might have accidentally left some cash at the store, or I might have spent most of my cash, and not what I'm thinking, because I don't think I spent no damn $40 today. Because I went into the dollar store and I bought 2 candy bars and that big tea that you see right there. And I haven't even drank out of it yet, but I'm going to. And I bought a case of soda. That's $5. That tea's $1, and those candy bars were $1 a piece. So those were $2. Let's see here. It's gonna drive me crazy until I figure it out, so let me do the math in my phone actually. There it is. Okay, so we're just gonna start with Walmart. $12 for the L'Oreal foundation, plus $3 for the fabric softener, plus $11 for the stamps. Okay, so that's $26, plus $5 for the soda, plus $5 for the other case of soda, plus $2. Okay. What else did I buy? Okay, so yeah, that's about it. $39. So maybe I do have $1 in change. Okay, I'm sorry, I got a little scared there, but I'm still gonna double check my receipts to make sure I didn't leave some cash there. Because if I did, I really am gonna be angry at myself. I don't know why, because I don't remember leaving cash there. I always make sure I get my cash. And if I did, likely somebody else took it. But anyway, gotta move along here. Okay, so I forgot to pull out the mascara I was gonna use. This mascara I used to have as a kid as well. I also had one by MAC. My mother always believed in letting us only have like 2, maybe 3 options for mascara and throwing the rest away because she believed that mascara goes bad too fast, and she's actually right. So the options were, you know, pick out 3 mascaras and get rid of the rest. So I chose one of these because I was sent one in the mail a long time ago, and it looked so good. I thought it was actually somebody wearing fake lashes. My friend had some on, and I thought they were wearing fake lashes, and she said, no, these are my real lashes. I didn't believe her, so she went to do this and said, no, they're real. And she said that's literally the name of the mascara that I use too. She pulled it out of her purse and said it's called They're Real by Benefit. But I think the bottle was different at that point because this is my first full-size bottle of this one. And yeah, I just love this one. This is actually my most favorite one to use. I don't hardly ever use it. And I had this when I was a kid too, so yeah. I bought it like for my birthday. Because it's $25, so you don't think that my parents would have let me buy something like that for the daily basis thing, you know. So we're gonna do this in the mirror because my eye feels really dry all of a sudden. I'm gonna comb out my lashes first with this my lash comb. When I was a kid, I just used the regular eyebrow and lash combs to do my lashes first. Okay, now we're gonna do this mascara. I don't have to try it. I already know I can use it. I've used it for years now. I've used it in trials mostly, but I've used it, so it's the same brand. Sorry, I'm still working on it. It is a hard wand because you see how thin it is. So yeah, you can poke your eye out really bad with it and it will hurt like hell. So if you buy this mascara for the first time, please be careful. Also, I meant to tell you, you can buy it at Sephora or Ulta, and I can't think of the other place, but it's a European, more like a European place that you can buy it at. It's kind of like Sephora and Ulta mixed, I think is what I was told, but I don't know. I've never been over there to verify that, so I can't really say it's true or not. So it's called Becca, I think. But I also know Becca is the name of a makeup brand. I have some other stuff, but not very much. Like I have some setting powders, all that stuff. And I didn't use anything to set my face in place. As a kid, I just like went about the day as it was. But today I think I'm gonna try to change that, because I think that you can add a little bit of different plot twists. Sorry about that. Okay, now I think I'm done. I just gotta clean off the wand like I normally, or the wand, but this area like I normally do. I hope I get a new one of these for my birthday, because my birthday is in like 7 days. I forgot to close this. I would have lost that lid. I would have been pissed, because even though this is like a year old or two, I still think that this is one of my favorite wands or mascara. Or eyelash combs to use, even though it's like basically one of my only ones. I got only two. I'm gonna use a makeup wipe here to do this and clean off my lips. I was gonna put on regular powder. I also had to do blush. Also, I always do my I also have to do my setting stuff too. I don't know what's going on with me. I seem to be losing it, I guess. The new pill they put me on, called Topamax, must really work for everything. Like, it makes me forget what I'm doing in the spur of the moment. It's like, what the hell was I doing? Like, earlier I went to get paper towels to clean off my bed because my cat got sick on it by accident. Poor little thing. She's fine now, thankfully. And I forgot what I was doing. I was like, what the hell am I doing with these paper towels? And my mom said, you were cleaning off your bed from your cat. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's right, duh. She said, did you have a dumbass moment? And I'm like, I must have, I'm sorry. She said, you've been having a lot of those lately. Is that medicine too strong or something? Or do they have you on, like, too many doses? Because I think 4 times a day is a little much with some medicine, she said. Now, when I was a kid, I did only have like 4 options for blush. Sometimes I would like sneak and buy extra blush, because my parents did believe that having too much makeup was a sin or something. I'll show you the options. I had the Innocent Flush from L'Oreal. I love this one. I can't believe I still have this. I actually recently, not really recently, this is about a year old. I actually bought this one. But I'm not feeling like this one will be a perfect match for today, so this will be put back in the makeup bin. This one, maybe this is the Dainty by MAC, but this is a newer edition. Because the one I had, I'll show you, looked like this before, but this is the Pink Swoon. This is Dainty. I love Dainty. This is one of my favorite colors. So this will probably be the winner. Of course, I don't know. I haven't used Pink Swoon or Dolly Mix in a long time. You wouldn't believe that by the looks of Dolly Mix, though. So, yeah. And I think the winner will be, shockingly, Pink Swoon. Because Pink Swoon is my favorite one to use. I told you this would be a mix of high-end and low-end products because I'm not really picky about doing the whole face of high-end products thing. Although that would be like a perfect video because I have more high-end products than I do low-end now. And instead of doing a setting powder, I think I'm going to do a setting spray because I don't really feel like that a setting powder will do me any justice today because I'm not really in the mood for it. Let's see, does this match? Almost. I have to do a little bit more on this side. Maybe not right here. Maybe right here is not as much. Alright, now I think it's a little even. Maybe it's just the lighting in here like it always is. Because this light in here actually does suck. But we don't live here, like, own this house. Live here, I mean. So I always try to make it look even. Even in public, it looks like shit. Okay, now I think that's even because look at it there. Then we're gonna put these back because I do not want to lose them, even though some of them are like older than the time that we've been here. So I don't really want to lose them still because they're still good. Obviously, that one's probably about 5 or 6 years old and it's still good. You know what? Oh crap, I just dropped my brush. Okay, now makeup wipes are put up. I always put them in here because no matter what brand they are, even if they are $1, I still would like to keep them fresh. Okay. Now for the setting spray, I've decided to use my Becca Love Skin. Sorry, Skin Love. I always call it Love Skin, but I don't think it matters because no one gives a shit how I pronounce it. Skin Love Glow Shield Prime and Set Mist. I got this for Christmas and I absolutely love it. I will definitely be buying this again. Thankfully, I don't need to buy it anytime soon because look how much is missing. Here we go. I always do this before I do lip gloss or lipstick because I don't really feel like, you know, the lipstick setting in place if I just want to wipe it off and play my game or something. For some reason, sometimes I don't feel comfortable with lipstick or lip gloss being on my lips when I'm playing a game. Especially if I'm taking a drink of something, because you know that can be uncomfortable, but here we go. Man, that was a lot. Okay. Now I need to wipe off my lips. Crap. I used to put these on every morning. I had the color NC25, which is this one. But I don't use it now because I don't use powder a whole lot. Use foundation. My mom gave me this one, which is NC35. Way too dark for me in my mind. But anyway, I just don't use it now. I do keep it for if I need it though, for some reason. I was actually gonna put this one on, but this is about, if not empty. Now before I put on my lip gloss, let me put up all these individual eyeshadows before I lose them. Really handy to put them in something like this. This way you don't lose them. As well as those mini, eyeshadow brushes that you have that you probably collected out of the eyeshadow palettes that you have either gotten from Sephora, Ulta, or Walmart, or Target, or wherever you shop. I'll shop at any of those places because I'm not really a picky person like that. This is my newest paint pod. I've been loving this one too, the paint pod, Painterly. But I think that since I was recreating a look that feels like a retro look to me, because this is what I wore when I was like a teenager, I think that looking back on Bare Study was the best way to go for me. Bare Study was my best bet. It didn't look like that before, by the way, so that brush definitely does need a wash job. I have two more, but I really don't know if I feel like showing them right now, so. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back. This is the NYX Sprinkle Town blush and lip gloss container. So I've decided to, when I emptied those out, I decided to keep that for the lip gloss and the lipsticks. Or not the lipsticks, but the eyeshadow individuals that I had. I don't know if this foundation is going to work for me right now, but I don't really care because I'm probably not going to leave my room for the rest of the day because it is pretty boring around here today because today's just like a slow day at my house. The only thing exciting was I had to strip my bed because the cat got sick on it. That was pretty much it. And that wasn't even that exciting because I discovered that the hard way, and it was, you know, obviously not the fun way, but not something I should be talking about in a video either, I know. So what the hell happened to my other eyeliner pencil sharpener, my more expensive one? I got one of these by e.l.f. and I got one by NYX, and I'd like to put them back before I lose them all. Go. Okay, here it is. I was gonna go crazy because I was like, where did it go? Because I do use it when I sharpen my eyeliner that I hardly ever use, but I do want to keep it. This is one of the ones that you have a harder time getting open, except for right now because I'm like incredibly strong. For a female, I'm like one of the strongest females in the family. But I just have to put on my lip products and lip product I meant to say, be done. I have the MAC Dazzle Glass in the color Baby Sparks. I had one called Sugar Rimmed that I used to use as a kid a lot too. But yeah, this is probably the closest it'll come to it right now. Because I don't think they make the color Sugar Rimmed anymore. And if they do, I could be wrong. I actually do really want it again because it does remind me of my home. you know, all of that stuff. Okay, now we're done. And let's see ourselves in the mirror one more time. We didn't do bad today, but I think the foundation might be a little bit lined right here on my chin and stuff. But that's okay. Ow. The time is now 5:07 p.m. Thank you for watching. Sorry about the tripod being tilted away. Thank you for watching. Once again, if you're new, please subscribe. Which I didn't say that, I know, but I was saying thank you for watching, as in thank you for watching once again. Shouldn't need to clarify that. Okay. What was I? Oh, okay. Now. Also, please note, I do more than just makeup videos. I do videos on anything I feel like is worthy of doing a video of. Thank you for watching again. I'm sorry. The time is now 5:08. Thank you for watching. Don't know what time this will upload. Bye.